Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're going to be reacting to Thursday night football with the Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins. We're going to be talking about week one of the NFL season. We're going to be doing our weekly power rankings and we're going to be doing our weekly pick'ems. All right, so welcome to episode 155, where we're going to be talking about the Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins. Mike, what's up?
What's up?
Been a while since we've seen you. How
It
you
has
been?
been a while. I need to be more consistent, man. Consistency
Yes.
is key for this shit. So I
Consistency.
need to be more
Consistency.
consistent. But I've been great. You know, Cowboys, we look how we always look to start the season. And it's looking bright, looking real bright. But we're going to hold on to that. We're not going to dive into the Cowboys just yet. But I'm cool, man. How are y'all? How are y'all?
Yeah, we good. We good. Dolphins doing, Giants doing bad. I'm doing great,
Man,
man.
bad's not the word, bro. Bad is not the word.
Should be ashamed. Should be ashamed.
Bro,
Should
like,
be
how do you
ashamed.
even bring out a football team like that, bro? Like, how do you bring them on the field with pride? If I was Brian Dayball, I'd be like, we're not gonna play this week. We need more practice. Like, let's forfeit the game. That's how bad y'all are.
You know what they waiting on, boy?
Shadur Sanders,
Nah, September 26th.
the fuck is, bro? Why? And see, that's another reason why y'all suck. Why do y'all have the Cowboys, who y'all haven't beat? Y'all beat one time since 2016. Why are we circled on y'all's calendar, bro? We own y'all.
Nah, don't
Like
even
we,
say y'all, bro. He's not even a Giants fan, bro.
bro, I know he's so
He's
bro.
not even a Giants fan,
He
bro.
switched up, bro. It's weird. You can't switch up like that,
Yeah, that's
bro.
crazy, bro. Now he's gonna switch back because the Dolphins about to suck again too, bro.
For real, man. Hey, you might as well go ahead and pick a different team, bro. Right now on the pod, pick a team.
I am
He going with the Ravens.
I
I
wouldn't doubt it.
am uh oh, you know what? I low key am like a Baltimore Miami Giants fan. Mm.
Such a weird fucking combination, bro.
No, it's because Lamar from down here. Miami is down here. And the Giants was always my team. Half
Valid, I
of
guess.
that
Valid, I
Ravens
guess, bro.
roster, sometimes half so many of them boys be from Broward that is just like funny. Like Hollywood Brown from Hollywood, Florida, and like him being on the team connecting with Lamar Jackson. Like when I was in high school, bro, that was something that was always so lit to me, bro. And then um what's that light skin name? I'm pretty sure Willie Sneed.
Willie
Willie,
Sneed.
yeah, Willie Sneed. He tough too. Yeah, I did like the Ravens. I like the Ravens. Let's talk about
Man,
the Dolphins though. One of the did have they beaten the Ravens like multiple times? Or like, is this one of the few
no. You
vice
mean the
versa?
Ravens? The Ravens? You mean the Bills?
No, I'm saying like the Dolphins. Do they be beating the Ravens?
No.
No.
All right, I don't know.
No.
I thought that for some reason, but
The
the
two matchups
Dolphins.
I the two matchups I could think of was in 2019 and last year, and they both got 50 dropped on their head both times.
Oh, Lee.
They
Oh,
did beat them in
nah.
22
I take
though.
that
They
back.
did
I take that
they
back.
did beat them in 22. I remember that.
Holy what was I chatting about? The Ravens beat these niggas 56-19 in
Yeah,
December 30 in the playoff game.
No,
no,
not a
no,
playoff game. It was
that was
like
week 16, I think.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I would have been so scared if that was a playoff. I was gonna say I do not remember this shit. Shit. Yeah, that's bad. Either way, the Dolphins they got a problem. And the same narrative from last year. Can they beat good teams? The Buffalo Bills, they are a decent team with a bad offense. And look, prayers out to Tua. Hopefully he does whatever he feels is the correct decision because you know I'm not in his position. He knows his body. He knows what he's doing. But on the field, before that injury, he threw 3 interceptions. I'm like 3 interceptions against a bad defense, and all we do is talk about how Tua has some of the best weapons in the league. You know, like that's a lot of red flags. A lot of red flags with him as the quarterback, but him as a person, I hope that he gets healthy. I hope that all that gets figured out because holy, is that like 4 and 5 years or like 3 and 4 years? Like,
It's 4 and 5, 4 concussions in 5 years because he had one in college.
ah man, dude, like,
Bro, like a normal person, if you have 4 concussions in 5 years, like you're settling down. You're trying to like, damn, whatever I'm doing to get these fucking concussions, I need to stop. But I feel like that in my personal opinion, I feel like it might be time to hang him up because if he keeps taking hits like this, keep getting concussions like this, he's gonna be 35 and don't even remember his last name. So, and I'm not like Mark said, I'm not in his position, bro. He knows his body, but we know his body too. We've seen it time and time again. This is the third time in 2 years. He had two back in 2022, I believe, and then this one last night is not looking good. And sometimes you got you got to look for the. I don't like to live in the future. Like I like to live for the right now. But Tua, he can't do that. He has to look towards the future and think, is this really what I want? Like, and we won't know if he has CTE until he dies because that's how they find it. But it's man. If I'm Tua, me personally, I got at least 100 million like locked up. It's like 100 million guaranteed. I think on his last contract, 100 plus. I'm hanging them up. I got 100 million guaranteed. I'm still 20. I'm still in my mid 20s. Like I get you love football, but you got to think for the future. So that's what I'm doing if
yeah,
I'm Tua.
yeah. He had a signing bonus this year of $95 million. So like he got it this year. You know, that's good for him. And you want to take out taxes, he probably comes home with 40 mil. Like he get 95 mil and all of that other shit makes it like 40, which is thief crazy. But that's the real reality of it. So I think with 40 mil a year, I think with 40 mil, Tua is chilling. He could afford to retire. It just
Florida's taxes are like that now, bro.
bruh, if you make 95 mil, bruh, I don't know how much you take it home, but like you taking around like, bro, you taking like that 40 to 50 million home. I don't think you even getting 60 of it. You're not
Well,
getting
I
that
know
much.
I seen a post right, and it was breaking down CD Lamb's contract. The 34 million per year, it gets cut down to like 18 and take the with this because the federal tax it took like 12, took like 18, and like a bunch of it took a lot. I don't remember the exact number, but it took a big chunk, and like all these taxes took a big chunk out of it. But let's cut out the semantics, bro. Let's just 100 million, just to say, like
No,
ballpark
no, it's
figure,
not a
because
hundred
that shit
million.
it does
We
get
put in the
confusing
taxes
though.
because like to make it the reality of it. Like at this moment, he probably has like he has a house. He
He
has
still he still has
family.
generational money though.
Yeah,
He
he
still
has
has like that
generational
still
wealth.
generate like that if they manage it right, that whatever he has, 50, forty-five
$10 million is
million.
generational.
Yeah, bro. Like he's set for life. He was set for life with that first contract. Like
Yeah,
he could
our
have played out that
question is
first
if he
contract and
has like.
retired. And if he has what?
Our question is, did he get like 40 or 60 million this year? You know what I mean? No matter what, we're talking
Yeah.
about like more than generational wealth.
Yeah, it's still a lot of money. But he has a question. And there's a question. And he has to answer it this year. Because if he goes to the next season and it happens again, I mean, this is going to be if he continues to play this is going to be the same question over and over. Can Tua stay healthy? Can, you know, if he gets hurt again, should he retire? The question is just going to keep coming up until he does something about it. And it
Taking
sucks
a
that
50,
it sucks that
57.
he's the one that he's getting hurt. I'm not the biggest Tua fan, but like you hate to see a guy go out like that. Like that's tough.
Yeah. Well, so he take home 57
Mm-hmm.
after like all the taxes. That's yeah, like that's crazy amount of money, and he got that less than 6 months ago.
Yeah, man.
And like he had his rookie deal. He he could go out and like build a brand, build a business. Like Tua doesn't need football. The question is, does he want it? Like, what does he want from his NFL career? It's up to him. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see. But I don't look. The more you get concussions, the easier it is to come back. And there's not a question for me because Tua stay healthy. My question is, can he stay in the NFL? Because like freak injuries, like normal injuries, like banging his elbow, his knee, and stuff, that don't happen. It's literally only his head. Like he gets like head injuries. Like that's so unlucky. It's so unlucky. But like I said, the soon as you get them, they're easier to come back. So maybe like when he hits his head, like that's early signs that that like concussions are something that his body is used to. Like if he keeps
Yeah, but you
scary
can't
world.
keep taking those though. You can't keep
Yeah,
taking those.
yeah,
Like, bro. All right, so I know Troy Aikman. His career was cut short because he had hella concussions. Like he played 11, I mean, I wouldn't say 11 years, especially in the '90s, was short. But 11 years, like he still had a couple more years in him, but he just kept getting concussion after concussion. And I mean, like, what kind of life is that? Why do you want to keep playing football knowing, like, damn, there's a chance with my history of concussions, that I'll go out here and get a fucking another concussion.
yeah. I just searched up Rob Gronkowski. He had 20 concussions because I
And
remember
you
his.
see, bro, you see how he is though. Like you see how
Yeah,
he is.
but the thing is, like he's cool still, but like it's gonna be scary in the future to
Yeah,
see does
and
he
that's not the
stay
case.
like that.
And that's not the
Yeah,
case for everybody though. Like
yeah,
everybody's body is
exactly.
different. Like
Yeah,
Tua could react very bad to if he comes back, right? He plays again and he gets one more concussion. That could very well be the end of it. And not just saying the end of him getting concussions. I mean the end of him. Because we don't know how how he will react to the last one. So that's why I'm saying, like,
yeah,
you just can't keep getting those head injuries, man. A concussion is nothing to play with. It's worse than people think. Like people think just a
yeah,
little shaking in your head. Nah, that shit'll it'll fuck you
yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. It's scary. But besides the concussion, him actually on the field and throwing those three interceptions, because if he played another quarter, he could have thrown a fourth or a fifth. Like he was
I
playing
think he, would-
bad.
he I think he would have got sat before then.
And then
I think
like,
Mike would
look,
have sat him before then.
okay, look, I hate to bring it up, but like that concussion is kind of like it shows you his decision making throughout the game because it
Yeah,
was a
for
fourth
sure.
down. It was a fourth down where he already got the first down and he didn't slide. Like he's supposed to slide. And
Yeah,
he already got what you would have wanted and all he did was put his shoulder down. Like why are you putting your shoulder down? Slide. And like he wasn't making good decisions the whole game. Like him getting hurt was a bad decision. Like I don't want to
it
like
could have
say
been
it
it
like
could have been
that.
prevented. It
Yeah,
could have been
yeah,
prevented though. Like
yeah.
it's just one of those things that okay, you do like hindsight 2020, you do one thing differently. You don't go like this. You make the right decision and slide and nobody is talking about you getting injured or you potentially having to retire. Like
And they
one
could have scored a
decision
touchdown that drive because
and
when
they could have scored that drive.
yeah,
But like, man, it's hard to talk about when you haven't been in that position. But
yeah,
like
yeah,
well, that's the case for some things, but with things like this, where there's a pattern and we're like, it happened once, oh, it happened again, oh, it's happened again and again, and it's just gonna. I don't know if it'll ever stop until he does something about it. It would suck to
yeah.
see him have to retire at only 26 years old, but
I
that's the
mean, hey,
reality. That's life. That's how things go sometimes. Sometimes you have to give up what you love to preserve your sanity.
what's that one boy named Chris Borland on the 49ers
Yes, Chris
linebacker?
Borland from the 49ers. He played 1 year and retired. I don't even think he had a
Yeah,
significant injury or injury at all. He just retired after one season.
yeah, yeah. Real thing. Real life. But hey, the Dolphins Bills game. Yeah, that seems like that Tua stuff. It's just hard not to talk about with that game. Anything else? Any other
Just
thoughts on that game?
no, I have a thought on that game. You said the Bills were a bad team. They just don't have names. the Bills are very good. The Bills are still one of the top tier teams in the AFC. They just don't have names. They have guys who come out and play. Like the guy
Where
who
are
had
you
the
talking
two.
about?
I'm talking about the guy who had the 2 interceptions last night.
Oh yeah, with the
Like
pick six.
yes, he came out and bro. They just don't have names. When you look at a team, you just can't be like, oh, this team is not good because they don't have they lost this and they lost that. They don't have names, but they don't have household names. They are still very good players. They still have some good players. Just you just don't know who they are.
Yeah, yeah. They replaced their older veterans with like
Yeah.
young athletic players. I understand that, but that Bills team for the caliber of quarterback they have, that's a bad team. When you have the
No, no, I
caliber,
feel like
when you have
I
that
feel like
caliber of quarterback, Josh Allen,
yeah.
that is going to be maybe your best quarterback in your franchise's history. You should try and build one of the best rosters in your franchise history also.
I feel you. I feel you. But with a quarterback of that caliber, you don't need much. You seen he went out and they scored. They won that game by 21. And they don't he doesn't need much because he's a weapon by himself. He can run the ball, he can pass the ball. And they also have James Cook, who scored 3 touchdowns in one half last night. Keon Coleman is a developing wide receiver. They brought in MVS. They brought in Curtis Samuel. They still have Khalil Shakir from last year. They have the 2 tight ends in Kincaid and Dawson Knox. I'm telling you, that team is not bad. It just looks bad on paper because the guys are either they're young or they've been kind of passed around the league. So that's what I'm saying. Like with a quarterback like Josh Allen, he can make it work. If anybody can make it work, there's 2 people who I know for a fact can make a team work and not have a, all-star supporting cast. It's Josh Allen and it's Patrick Mahomes. Those are the 2 quarterbacks that I know for a fact can do that. Don't
Yeah,
say
I
about
agree with you, but like
anybody else.
the offense of that team is not a question. The Bills are going to be in shootouts every game this year because their defense sucks. Tua was playing bad against the
Because
Cardinals last week.
but
They were in a
why
shootout. The Bills defense is bad. The Dolphins and Tua played terrible. Tyreek had a bad game because Tua didn't. Tua threw 3 interceptions in 3 quarters. Like,
But
of
why
course,
did they
people
have?
gonna
But
look
why
good
did?
that
But
game.
why did that happen though? But why did that happen? Why did Tua play bad? Y'all got to start
Be,
giving these defenses credit though. Like like people in the media, instead of saying so and so had a bad day and just leaving it at that, tell the people why so and so had a bad day. He couldn't handle the pressure. He was seeing ghosts. The Bills were put the Bills defensive coordinator put his team in positions to be able to throw this player off their game. Yes, a player can have a bad night, but you got to give the defense credit where credit is due. And I don't see a lot of that happening. Like I hate to do it. I absolutely hate to do it. But like with the Cowboys and Browns game, we had 6 sacks, 2 takeaways. I don't know if any other defense, maybe besides the Saints, had a better day than that because they played the lowly Panthers. But we played the Cleveland Browns. The Browns aren't the Panthers, buddy. Like, and we forced Deshaun Watson into bad decisions. We forced him into bad decisions. We forced him under pressure. We did everything we could to neutralize the shell of Deshaun Watson because no, he is not the same quarterback from Houston.
exactly. So,
We
man, that's kind of
understand
why I
it,
said,
he's still a starting quarterback in this league.
mm,
Hold on, he's still a starter. You can't make
mm.
excuses like that, bro. He's still a starter in the NFL. He's still a top 32 quarterback in the
I got
entire
a hot
world.
take. Jameis Winston might come into that. To that, he might be the best quarterback in that locker room.
If the Browns want to win, I mean, you have a 50-50 shot with either one of them because Deshaun Watson, he's a shell of himself. He's not the same quarterback he was in Houston. Jameis Winston just was able to see a couple years ago, and he hasn't really gotten a shot since he got his LASIK eye surgery. So we don't know how Jameis Winston's gonna pan out. He could be better
Mm-hmm.
than Deshaun Watson. He could be Deshaun Watson 2.0. He could be worse than Deshaun Watson. We don't know yet. Jameis Winston, he very well could come and
I think anybody
he
at this
could beat
point
you.
gonna be better than Deshaun Watson, bro. I think
Jameis Winston
anybody at
being
this
if you would have told me in 2019 that there was a chance that Deshaun Watson would back up Jameis Winston, I'd slap you and tell you to get the fuck out of my face because you're lying. but it's 2024, and we see that is actual. That's actually a possibility.
While
We
Deshaun's
actually
on the
see
biggest
while
contract in history.
the second biggest contract. Shout out Dak Prescott. We could. There's a chance in 2024 that we could see Deshaun Watson be a backup to Jameis Winston, who in 2019 just came off a 30-30 season, 33 touchdowns, 30 picks. Like that would be like if you told me that back then, that shit would be insane. I wouldn't even believe you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we were in a sick world, but the Dolphins versus Bills. I think we're done with that game. On to the Cowboys versus Browns. What else you thought about that game?
Name to look out. 2 names, bro. I'm telling you. Like I tried to tell you, bro, about the names. Everybody counted us out this season because we lost Gilly, we lost Jonathan Hankins, we lost Jalen Curse.
Nobody was counting your secondary out. Stop. You're talking about the secondary that's adding Trayvon Diggs back. Shut up. You're lying.
We lost
Fake
DaRon Bland. We lost DaRon Bland. And we lost DaRon Bland, bro. Till week 8 or 9. So exactly. So like I was saying, bro. Everybody counted us out, bro. Said we wasn't gonna be a good defense. We just don't have names. We got ballers, bro. We got players down there in Dallas. 2 names to watch out for: DeMarvion Overshown and Kalen Carson. Keep your eyes out for him. I'm just letting you know, bro. Because Kalen Carson could have had 3 picks last week. He broke on the ball amazingly. It was just too far outside. Amari Cooper couldn't even catch it. He broke on the ball perfectly. Reminded me of Trayvon Diggs. He dropped one. It went right through his hands. You got to work on that. Deshaun Watson tried to throw a ball over his head. He went up, almost caught it. Kalen Carson could have had 3 picks. So watch out for those 2 names. But my other thoughts about the game, I mean, what can I say? We look good. We played a playoff team, which everybody said.
No, y'all didn't, bro.
The Browns were a playoff. Were the Browns?
The Browns are frauds, bro.
Hold on. Were they not a playoff team last season?
But they were frauds. They didn't even deserve to be there.
That's not what I'm asking.
It don't matter. They didn't deserve to be there.
Didn't they go 11?
Bro, you talking about last season? This nigga been talking about the new year and the new names the whole episode, and now he's bringing up last year's shit.
I'm not allowing you to do this to me. I'm not. And Nick, don't you start laughing, bro. I'm not allowing you to do this to me because last season when the fucking Philadelphia Eagles when they went fucking 10-1 and then went 1-6, 1-5 the rest of the games, you were like, oh, but last year when they went to the Super Bowl, blah 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 blah. You constantly live in the past, and then when I try to live in the past, it's a fucking problem. And I'm not even living in the past like you did, because you said, oh, I go by the calendar year. I'm going by
to be honest, oh no. You're right. Everything you just said is right. But with the Browns, it's total bias because who they have at quarterback. I'll admit it. Okay, it's total bias because who they have.
So let me get my shit off, bro. Like, so the Cowboys' biggest knock last year, and it was valid because I believe all 5 of our losses, 4 out of 5 of our losses came against a playoff team. We lost to the 49ers, we lost to the Bills, we lost to the Dolphins, and we lost to the Eagles. All 4 of those teams were playoff teams. Our biggest knock last year was we could not beat a playoff team or a team over 500, which we did multiple times. But
y'all about to lose to the Ravens. Y'all about to lose to Detroit. About to lose to San Francisco.
San Francisco. The only team I'm scared of is San Francisco, bro. That's it.
Y'all about to lose to Philly once. Y'all about to lose to Houston. Y'all about to lose to Cincinnati too. Y'all about to lose to Cincinnati.
You keep saying this, but y'all keep saying this, and then when we do beat these teams, I'm gonna hit the famous Jason Tatum.
All right. Let me see.
Last week. Hold on. Last week versus the Browns, I don't recall anybody in the media anybody big in the media having the Cowboys beating the Browns. Everybody said the Browns was going to beat us because we couldn't stop their pass rush, and we had 2 rookie linemen on the line. We had to go against Myles Garrett and Darius Smith and fucking Dalvin Tomlinson. That was everybody's biggest thing. Oh, they're not going to be able to beat them because they don't have the personnel on the O-line to contain Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett made 1 play last week. Tyler Guyton shut him down besides 1 play, right? And you got me off track. Our biggest knock last season was we couldn't beat a playoff team. We beat a playoff team last week. So let's just keep going with that. Let's keep the momentum going, Dallas. We got it.
Yeah, I'm too good.
If y'all win 4 out of those 7 games, I'll give y'all credit.
Bro, we're gonna beat. I'm not worried about the Ravens. Derrick Henry does not look like Derrick Henry, and the Chiefs defense. I mean,
it's first game.
They're good.
Chiefs
they
defense.
Have Chris. I know, but I'm saying like I don't think their run defense is all that great. And then Detroit. I'm not worried about Detroit because we beat them last year. Very close game. It'll be a close game again this year. And San Francisco, the only team I'm worried about. That's it. I ain't gonna lie. I just hope CMC don't play. But our run defense has gotten better. So a lot of teams like to run the ball. We should be able to stop them now.
Yeah, but hey, do it in the playoffs. That's all that matters. So
we'll make the playoffs, unlike your Dolphins and Giants, buddy.
Yeah, but my Ravens will, so we'll be all right.
Your Ravens. No, that's not how this shit works, bro. You had to claim them before the season started, and you said your team was the Giants and the Dolphins, bro. Don't do that.
I do be claiming them, but not all the way. But like, I wouldn't claim no Baltimore shit. I'm gonna be real with you. But Dolphins, I would try to sneak it in. I would.
You can have the Dolphins. I don't even have a quarterback no more. So.
Oh man, like in a world where they do have like Tua retire this year, because I feel like if Tua makes his decision, it's gonna be in the next 4 weeks because he's either gonna play or he's not. Yeah. So his decision is gonna be made pretty soon. In a world where he does retire, he's gonna. I mean, how does the retirement work with how he just signed his deal? Does he just get his signing?
I think he gets his guaranteed, and whatever doesn't go guaranteed goes dead. And that's just something the Dolphins have to eat.
No, I don't think that's how it works, man.
Let me see.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you got 4 years, fam. You done working? You done working, JB? 4 years left? 5 years, really? Cause we in week 1. Like shit. I think he will get the signing bonus. If I had to guess, he'd get all of the signing bonus and the guarantees for this season.
Okay, so here's what it says. This was a fucking article that was written 3 hours ago, and it's specifically around the Tua situation. So, let's see.
We still talking about Tua, man. Come on.
No. We just brought it. Yeah, we did.
In situations like this, the guaranteed part of a player's contract becomes particularly important. That is the proportion of the deal that he'll receive regardless of his on-field performance, provided that he doesn't choose to stop playing without being told to by a physician or the league. In short, Tua would be entitled to the remaining $124 million if he is unable to return to the field due to medical seasons. If he opts to retire, then the Dolphins would not be legally required to pay out the remainder of the contract. On the other hand, if Tua passes the team's physical next March, the Dolphins could choose to release him before the June 1st deadline cuts. This would ensure that the team is only obliged to pay around $50 million of his remaining salary for 2025. So what I'm getting from that is if he's forced to retire, not like he makes his own decision, if the league or a doctor says you should really stop playing football, he's going to get the $124 million. But if he chooses himself to retire, the Dolphins would only have to pay him $50 million.
Yeah, that was a great article. Nice find, Mike, and that makes sense. Yeah, that all makes sense. Yeah.
Shout out to AS. I think this is the Spanish. No.
Yeah, shout them out for it.
Shout out AS. I don't know what that stands for, but William Giddens on Twitter, Will Get, shout out for this article. Great article, great piece. You got a lot of fucking ads on your shit. Like I can't even scroll down without a new ad popping up.
Hey, let's talk about the game. Did we talk about the Ravens Chiefs last week? I think we did. Did we? Ravens Chiefs.
I wasn't here. This is a Nick question.
No. We did it Thursday before the game.
Oh yeah. So now after the game, because it's been that long. The look, you said that Derrick Henry looked washed. What happened was the same thing that happened in the playoff game. The Chiefs get onto a big lead. The Ravens are forced to pass, and they can't run.
But they couldn't run to start the game though.
But I told Martha stuff. I was like, yo, for the Ravens to win, they need to be able to run the ball, and they couldn't fucking run the ball. So,
thing is, they weren't
end up losing the game for.
The thing is, they couldn't run the ball because of the game script, not because of talent. They couldn't run the ball because they were down. When you're down, you don't want the clock to run, and you want to pass the ball to get chunk plays.
But it wasn't working in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, but it's the beginning of the game, bro. You gonna give up in the beginning of the game? In the first quarter, man. Derrick Henry gets better as the quarters go. Like as the quarters go, he's harder to tackle.
No, but John Harbaugh came out and said that he's not gonna give Derrick Henry like 30 rushing attempts a game. He's like, that's not what he's there for.
No, he's there to be the touchdown junkie.
He should have came to Dallas, Jerry. Why didn't you go to get Derrick, bro?
He's there to be a touchdown junkie, like Gus Edwards, but better.
I guess so.
Yeah, bro. He'll be all right, man. He's gonna have 1,000 yards and like 15 touchdowns.
Need that from my fucking fantasy, man.
Yeah, bro. Ravens will be all right, bro. They just like when they play the Raiders this week, they're gonna be up majority of that game. So what they're gonna want to do is they're gonna want to run out the clock and score their touchdowns when they're in the goal line. They're gonna give it a fucking Derrick Henry to do that, or what's Buddy name that kept getting all those catches because he's their scat back. No, not likely.
Oh, the running back.
Yeah.
Oh, Justice Hill.
He's always there. Yeah, Justice Hill. Like when you're down, when the Ravens are down and they need to come back, yes, Justice Hill is going to be in the games because he's the better receiving back. But when they're up and they want to keep leads, it's going to be Derrick Henry. And most of the season, the Ravens are going to be up in their games and keeping their leads. Yeah, but this game, Lamar played freaking amazing, bro. And Mahomes, like, nah, these two boys is Supermans, bro. But somebody got to lose when you fight. So, yeah, tough for Lamar. But he made some great plays, some amazing plays. Showed me more than it's like when you watch Lamar in the playoffs, you almost forget about how why he wins MVP. You know what I mean? But yeah, I watched that week 1 and I remember who he.
I'm not giving him too much credit. He missed 2 wide open touchdowns that he could have had, and we could have not been in this situation right now. We could have been talking about how the Ravens won the game instead of the Chiefs. So, in all honesty, I mean, it just all comes down to that for me, and I don't think Lamar is a great player. Don't get me wrong. I love Lamar. He's a great player. He's not a closer. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna close games for you, bro.
Yeah, I feel that, and I think that is absolute facts.
Like you down with 2 minutes left. Like with 2 minutes left. I mean, shit. I don't know.
Who should I start at my wide receiver 2 this week? Marvin Harrison Jr. or Drake London? I gotta look at who those teams play.
No, let's talk about let's talk about these 2 games though.
I'm gonna answer this question, bro.
I would rather go with London. I mean, they are playing the Eagles. Eagles secondary is a little shot to me. Marvin Harrison Jr. hasn't really proved nothing to me yet, so
it's because Kyler can't get him the fucking ball, man.
That's not his problem, though. That's Kyler's problem.
That's what I'm saying.
That is Kyler Murray's problem.
That's what I'm saying. The Cardinals play the Rams. I'm not really sure, but I don't think they're saying
they did lock up Amon-Ra. That's the thing. They did lock up Amon-Ra.
They did.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a easy Marvin Harrison Jr. for me, and the reason that it's easy is because look, you see how y'all are having questions. You know, it's the deciding factor. Kyler Murray looked elite week 1. Kirk Cousins looked like shit. Kirk Cousins should retire. He looked that bad. And Drake London, that's who his quarterback is. And the Cardinals are a passing offense. The Falcons are a running offense. You know what I mean? They're a running offense with a bad quarterback. And Marvin Harrison Jr. is in a passing offense where week 1.
I don't think Kirk Cousins was that bad of a quarterback, though.
All
right, look it. He came off an Achilles injury, right? And then you're playing a top 5 defense in the Steelers.
He looked, man. I understand that, but maybe it's the fact that like going into the season, I was already lower on him.
Nah, yeah, you just a Kirk Cousins hater, bro.
No,
Kirk
no.
Cousins
Last year I had him like in borderline top 10 quarterback. He's 36, coming off of a ruptured Achilles, and he looked bad week 1, and he's in a new offense. That's run first. Marvin Harrison Jr., did you see him on the last play wide open?
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is playing with an elite quarterback. If your problem is that an elite quarterback isn't getting him the ball, I don't think it's going to last for too long. My problem with Drake is that I don't know if he has a good quarterback. I don't know if he's going to get that many passing opportunities because his team is run first.
No, but did you even see? Did you even see what was going on in the Packers Eagles game? We're gonna get to that in a minute. But dude, the Eagles took away the Packers' whole running game, like the first half of the game. The Packers' running game was non-existent that whole first half. So if you really think about it, I mean, Bijan, I think is better than Josh Jacobs at this point. But realistically, I mean, I feel like the Eagles are just going to try to make Kirk Cousins pass, and we'll see about that. But Kirk Cousins, got to remind y'all, Kirk Cousins hates playing in prime time. He one of the worst quarterbacks statistically in prime time.
Bro, Marvin Harrison is the and then like
that's up to you, bro. I mean, if you choose your poison, bro. But honestly, I'd rather say London, but Marvin Harrison, not bad.
I low-key want to trade for Marvin Harrison in our league, but the thing is, Ryle, I'll also admit, I have Kyler Murray as my starting QB. I have Trey McBride. I have James Conner. I have Marco Wilson. I'm high on the Cardinals this year, so like that is a part of the. I'm high on the Cardinals and I'm low on Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? So like it makes sense why it's an easy pick for me, I guess.
Shit crazy. All right, on to
what was the other game? London, Falcons versus who did they play? The Steelers. Yeah, Kirk Cousins looked bad, and TJ Watt, bro. TJ Watt is the dog. If he stay healthy, he's the defensive player of the year, bro. I forgot TJ Watt is this good. It's because he be hurt so much, bro. Like he's a ball magnet, fam. Like he had 2 sacks where they called it back because of a penalty. And then he had 1, so it was 3 in total. Out of 3 sacks, I think he forced 3 turnovers, but like 2 of them got called back.
Who are we talking about?
TJ Watt, bro. Literally every time he touched the ball, it's a turnover, bro. Like, how did he do that? Like, that's crazy, man.
His meat, bro. Get off his meat, man.
No, man. TJ Watt is crazy. But other thing I wanted to talk about, Nick said that the Eagles corners, Quinyon Mitchell didn't look bad. He looked decent.
He didn't. He just had the rookie mistakes, like every rookie's gonna have. But I mean, other than that, I mean, praise up for Jordan Love because Jordan Love actually looked like a elite quarterback that game. Yeah, man. I want to see Jordan Love healthy, bro, because he's gonna do some good things. Other than that, I mean, Jalen Hurts. Overrated now, in my opinion. After last season and this season, I think he overrated. But
you wouldn't be wrong in saying that. For
Saquon, the fuck the Giants do, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. The fuck did the Giants do?
The Giants, I hate this. They did the right decision, bro.
No, they did not do the right decision
because he wasn't gonna produce like that on this team, man. The O-line sucked. The Eagles.
Well, you could have traded him. You could have traded him last season and got value for him, no, bro. You didn't.
Yeah,
let him walk.
No, that is crazy.
You just let him walk to the opposite team.
Yeah,
like your opposing team, like that's crazy to me, bro.
Thank God I don't give a fuck.
That's crazy to me. That's like the Broncos letting go of PS2 and fucking letting him go to the Chiefs or Chargers or Raiders, bro. I'd be fucking pissed. I'd be tight.
But you know why I don't care though? It's because like I know he got did wrong. You know what I mean? It's hard to be mad at him when you know like how bad the place was. You know what I mean? Like if we were a contending team and like he was choking in the playoffs and shit. Yeah, fuck him. But like, nah, he's the only reason we even had chances. You know, like, right? Go ahead, bro. Go. I understand, and like, we kind of did trade him.
I'm calling it right now. Saquon Barkley, offensive player of the
Like,
year.
yeah, I could see
No,
that,
no,
man.
y'all did not trade him because y'all didn't get
No,
nothing in
we didn't.
return.
That's what I was gonna say. What we got in return was cap space, and with that cap space, we got Brian Burns. So like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad, but like, yeah, Nick, you're right. We could have got more out of him for sure. Because if we just got a draft pick, we would have still not paid him and got Brian Burns too. But at least we got Brian Burns, so I'm happy. I'm happy for Saquon too. I hope he does good this year. I like to see him. That's the thing, though. Damn, him with a ring does come with the Eagles when it go ring. So, like, do I want to see him with a ring? I don't know, but I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
Nigga, I'd be tight.
I don't really care
If
that
Dak
much.
Prescott went somewhere else and won the Super Bowl, I would be pissed.
But the thing is, Dak Prescott was like, he's had a team built around him for you. You know what I mean? Saquon ain't have opportunities to win, bro. Like, I can't be mad at him. If he had opportunities to win and he left, that's crazy. But he ain't have no chance, bro. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro. His career could have. People would have been talking about him falling off this year if he kept running behind that Giants O line, bro. Like, it is bad. It's bad.
I guess so.
Yeah,
This shit crazy, bro. Shit is crazy.
yeah,
I'm still
yeah.
like this. I'm like still like this shocked, bro. I was watching that game and I'm like, dude, what the hell did the fucking Giants do, bro?
Now Saquon, he has he's starting his second career. Like, I think he's gonna be one of the best running backs of this generation. He is. Actually, he is. Like, he's gonna, like, Derrick Henry's in like the level of like old head. I think Saquon's in the middle. You know what I mean? I think he's about to hit his prime, honestly. I think he's about to be the best Saquon years. He's about to be on a team where, like you said, Jalen Hurts, he is a bit like overrated, but he is still really good. Still the best quarterback Saquon's ever played next to. And
Best offensive line he's ever been around, best weapons he's ever been around.
Yeah. Yeah. And guess what? Probably gonna be the most his name gets called in a while, because the Giants, Saquon, if we're being honest, he wasn't our focus. They wanted to see what they have in Daniel Jones. They know that he was gonna bust, but they wanted him to do it. You know what I mean? Like, they were in the point where we want to rebuild, and they didn't want to rebuild around a running back. A running back, most teams view that as like the last piece to the puzzle. And
you nowadays, like back in the day, obviously you built around a running back, but nowadays you do not build around a running back at all.
Yeah.
You build around the quarterback and the weapons on that team.
Yeah, in an O-line, bro. You build you a nice trenches, a nice O-line, a nice D-line like the Eagles got. It's easy to get players like Saquon to get their max value out of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it seems like that's what the Giants trying to do. They're trying to get them a O-line and D-line first. And then, in a couple of years, we're going to steal one of y'all running backs like how it happened to us. So at least we know the game now, and we're going to do it to somebody else.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Next game we got is hold on. We got the Panthers Saints. Do y'all agree that Bryce Young is a bust? Because I think he's a bust.
No, I'm not on this train yet, bro. It's still too young.
He's a bust. He's a bust.
What
what you think?
I'm like on the fence about it, bro, because like low key, bro, like come on, bro. Like this guy went through three head coaching changes in his first 2 seasons. Like, I mean, I'm gonna give him till like the middle end of the season, and then I'll make my call on that.
I'm not calling him a bust until I see him with a competent team around him, bro. I'm not. But you mean to tell me, bro? I don't think if you throw like, of course, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, they will make this type of offense work. They will make this team, somewhat decent because of the kind of quarterback they are. But anybody else, I don't think they'll look. I think them and Bryce, you would be saying the same thing about them if you swapped almost any other quarterback with Bryce Young. This team is just horrible, bro. It's just the team is ass. The team is bad.
His pocket presence, though, his pocket presence is dog shit. His pocket presence is absolutely terrible.
But he's still young, bro. You gotta give him some time to develop stuff like that. Like, not all quarterbacks were started their careers great when it came to pocket presence. Like
All right.
it's stuff
I
you
want
just
y'all
gotta
to
let ride, man. You gotta just let it like figure it out.
close your eyes. All right. You see my eyes are closed? I want y'all to close your eyes right now.
I'm not doing
I'm
that, bro.
not
All
doing
right.
that.
But now
Hell
picture
no.
this. Now picture this.
I'm not
No,
doing
no,
that.
but picture
All
this.
right, all right, all right, I'll picture it. I'll picture it.
In the
What?
NFL, picture a Bryce Young highlight. Because I fucking can't. Like, think of one thing he's done in the NFL in the past year.
I don't think
One,
that's fair. I
one
don't think that's
highlight.
not fair. That's
Not
not
one
fair.
flash.
That's not fair,
Not
bro.
one. He doesn't have one play where I'm like, oh shit.
That's not fair
Not
to
a
him, bro.
play.
He has a play, I'm sure.
I can't think of it.
Bro, that's not fair to him. His team is full of bums. Like that,
Bro, he's
I
one
just think
of
that's not
them.
fair to him, bro.
He's one of
No, he's
them,
not.
bro.
Bryce Young bro. He was drafted number one overall for a reason, bro.
Yeah,
All
because
right,
he
so
was
you
he was
hold on.
on
So you mean to tell
Alabama
me?
and
You
won
mean to tell
Heisman.
me
That's the
if
reason.
CJ Stroud was the one who went number one overall last year, do you think CJ Stroud makes this work?
I think he does a better job because look, what Bryce Young is doing wrong is all the question marks.
Heisman curse. The Heisman curse.
What Bryce Young is doing wrong is he's inaccurate. He's scared in the pocket. He has no awareness. He can't see the middle of the field. He isn't no athletic freak, so like tackling him in the open field isn't a problem. He has no pocket awareness. I said awareness already, so I don't want to say that twice because it seems like I'm trying to, down him. But like Bryce Young hasn't shown me one quality of an NFL
I
quarterback yet.
don't think this might sound crazy, but I don't think that's a Bryce Young problem. I think that is a Panthers GM problem, bro. You cannot
Yes,
look
yes.
competent when your O line is dumb, bro.
I
You can't,
disagree.
bro. You can't look competent when your O line when you only have like half a second to throw the ball.
Disagree.
Alontae Taylor, a fucking DB, had 3 sacks last week, bro, because the O line literally was not picking up nobody. The O line can't block. They just spent $100 million on the O lineman this offseason, and it takes more than one O lineman. Like, bro, you can't unless you're like the elite of the elite, bro. And like I said, I mean Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. You cannot look good when your O line is not competent, bro.
They got a middle of the pack O line to me.
No,
They
they
got
don't.
to.
Their O line is the little is,
I
bro. Their O
disagree.
line is like 32. Name me a worse O line than the Panthers. Can you even name me one Panther O lineman, bro?
Taylor Moton.
Bum.
You think Taylor Moton is bad?
He's not good. No one.
Uh,
There's one player on that Panthers O line that is halfway decent, and that's Robert Hunt, bro. That's the dude they just brought in for 100 M's.
yeah, I was gonna say Robert Hunt too.
I'm telling you, bro, the Panthers O line is not good. If you didn't watch that game, I advise you to do so because I think it would make you look at this situation a whole lot different if you watch that game.
To be honest, in the plays where he was bad, I didn't see too many things with the O line that was giving me big red flags. But throughout the game, yeah, I did turn off that game. So I'll keep my eyes on the Chargers Panthers game. But no matter what, I still do think he's a bad quarterback. I think he's inaccurate. I think he has bad pocket awareness. I don't think he's a good positive runner. I don't I don't see what he does positive to an NFL team. He doesn't.
But there's some players who complement your team, and there's some players who you have to put around them, bro. And Bryce Young is one of those guys that you have to put a team around him in order for him to look good. I'm not gonna say halfway decent because like there's things he could work on. So I'm not gonna say halfway decent, but you need to put pieces around him to make him look good, bro.
All
He's
right,
just one of
so
those players.
honestly, if like you put Bryce Young on the Chiefs right now, I don't think they're a playoff team.
They're definitely a playoff team.
I don't think
because
so.
because you have Andy Reid, and Andy Reid's one of the best offensive minds in the league. Even if you drop Bryce Young on the Chiefs, I think their floor is 10-7. Oh yeah, no, their floor is 10-7. If you drop Bryce Young on the Chiefs right now,
I think Bryce Young will. All right, I think Bryce Young will surprise you with. I mean, it's the Chiefs, right? So like,
That's what I'm
how
saying. You got
bad
Andy
could he
Reid.
be? But
You got bro. When it, you have so we're just player for player. When you're on the Chiefs, you have Xavier Worthy, you have Rashee Rice, you still have Travis Kelsey, you still got Andy Reid, which I said one of the best offensive minds in the league. You still have a good defense. I'm not gonna call them elite. You still have a good defense because Chris Jones is there. You got a good defense. I think that's a recipe for 10-7 as the lowest, which I think that's what it would be anyway. But do I keep A Chain? Yes, bro. Do
Yes.
not get rid of A Chain. Keep him, bro. God, bro, that's a crazy question. Yes.
yeah,
No
I'm
matter who
happy
the
that
quarterback is, they're still gonna run the ball.
I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. Yeah, they're gonna run the ball, bro. This might give him more touches, especially with
and
Raheem
Raheem
Mostert being
Mostert out.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, keep A Chain, bro. I
honestly,
wish I wish I had him right now. God
you
damn.
probably should like try to trade him like the week Mostert comes back, if anything. You know?
No, because I think if when Mostert does come back, he's not just gonna be thrown into the fire. He's gonna be on the pitch count, and
Yeah,
that's
you're
gonna
right
give A
about
Chain
that.
more opportunities.
Now you're right about that, but it depends. Like, oh, you also have Mostert. No. If you have both of them, keep them throughout the whole season. Yeah. Oh, that's what I do with
A
the
fantasy
Lions.
league trying to finesse me.
Yeah.
This my first year. I also have Mostert. Yeah, keep him because when you come back, put Mostert as the second running back or the
Yeah.
flex, and
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
you got yourself a squad.
Yeah. When you have the handicap on your team, it makes everything so much easier. Because if you didn't have Mostert, you would have had to think: do you want to trade A Chain? Like, what you try to get the most value out of him? But when you have both of the running backs, you got the whole running back room. If anything, what you should do at this point, you should triple down to get Jeff Wilson. That's what I would do. Because I this year and last year I got Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery, and when one of
You
them boys
bitch!
go,
I should have beat you last year, bro.
when
You
one of them goes
bugs
down, I just get Craig Reynolds, I believe it is.
from the Lions.
Yeah,
Oh
because
well,
yeah. On to the next game though. We got the who we got?
it's only
Texans
big games,
Colts.
bro. Oh, Texans Colts. I want to start this game out by saying, why the fuck can Anthony Richardson throw a 65-yard bomb off his back foot, but he can't hit a 10-yard in route, bro? I don't get it. He has an amazing arm deep, bro. But when it comes to the short game, it's like, bro, I know his problem is. I take that back. I know exactly why. He puts too much power on the ball.
Yep, yep, yep. Anthony Richardson, bro, like he reminds me of Josh Allen a lot,
Yeah,
a lot.
yes.
Like the big plays,
Some say Cam, but it's definitely Josh Allen.
yeah, the big plays, the stupid mistakes.
So what they're saying, so if you get him a real bona fide number one, like a top 10 receiver in the league, he'll turn into a all pro caliber quarterback. Colts, this is your sign to go get somebody. I don't know who the fuck it could be,
I
but
agree. I was gonna laugh, but I agree. Like a Brandon Ayuk would have been so nice on this team.
Brandon Ayuk would have been nice.
Yeah.
Like AD Mitchell, Ayuk, Alec Pierce,
AD
Michael Pittman.
Mitchell was nice, and
AD
Anthony
Mitchell,
Richardson missed a couple
yeah,
touchdowns to
that's what
him.
yeah, it could have they very well could have won that game if Anthony Richardson just takes a little bit of power off that ball.
AR-15. I hope he stays healthy because holy, that Colts team is so much potential just if he stays healthy. I mean, they got Jonathan Taylor, they got that O line, they got AR, they got a wide receiver room that's pretty deep. They're just missing a number one. You know, if they add a number one to that room, it's one of the best. It probably could arguably be like, tier one wide receiver room. If they just add a number one, because you'd have Michael Pittman as a possession receiver, you have AD Mitchell and Alec
Alec
Pierce as
Pierce.
your just like
Oh, don't
go
forget
deep
about
ball
Josh
guys.
Downs. I think Josh Downs
Exactly
is
in the
playing well.
slot. Like that's nice, bro. Now that would be a deep ass receiver room if they could just trade next year's, like if let's say AR-15 does good this year, right? And then they trade this year's first rounder for like a wide receiver, like how teams be doing sometimes. That'd be
Yeah,
tough. I don't know who it would
but
be, but like maybe you trade a first for Devontae Adams, you know?
I don't know about that. I don't know about.
All right, maybe it'd be
He
like a
might be a
third.
little.
Maybe it'd be a
He might be.
third.
No.
He old.
I
He
was gonna
old.
say Devontae might be a little pricey.
Yeah, he
The
old
Raiders are
though.
gonna
I
want
think
more
that's,
than that. The age does play a factor, but I think with a player like that, like they're gonna want more.
yeah. But like for if some reason like the Bears want to trade DJ Moore, you know, he trade first for him.
They just got him. Like
Yeah,
2 weeks
but
ago.
that's why I said for some reason, if they
Bears
want to be
not trading
stupid.
DJ Moore, bro.
Yeah, but if they want to be stupid, but like if a team want to be stupid and trade an elite wide receiver one, go ahead.
DJ Moore is not elite. He's good, but elite is crazy.
Yeah. On to the next game, the Jaguars versus the Dolphins. Yeah, the other Dolphins game where they low key should be 0-2 right now. Like the Dolphins played bad this game, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I was not tuned into this game, but what I did see was Trevor Lawrence. He made a couple plays, bro. Like he's not that bad, but yeah, he's not
Yeah.
better than Dak.
Yeah. Mike, I guess everyone thinks we're the fantasy football gods.
I guess so.
Hey, if you had to start 3 people, who are you picking? You got Jerome Ford, who's on the Browns. Who they playing this week? They playing the Jaguars. Jerome Ford. They got the 49ers with Mason. The Vikings is low key like sweet. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm starting. Here's mine. I'm starting Mason, ETN, and Kyron Williams.
All right, so Kyron Williams is a lock. He's not even a question.
Yeah.
I think who do the Jaguars play? The Browns.
They play the Browns.
I'm good. Mason, yeah, you should Mason and Williams, and then I'm probably gonna go ETN. ETN's just better off for me than
Ford is. I'm starting ETN because of the receiving aspect. He can still catch the ball and do something, receiving wise. So that's why those are my 3: Mason, ETN, and Kyron Williams.
Yeah, I'm going Mason, ETN, Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams, he has the upside to be like legitimately the RB1 in fantasy this year. Not RB1, but like top 5. I think he's gonna get a lot of touches on the Rams this year. Etienne.
Why is everybody single to fantasy?
Bro,
this is weak, bro.
We're a fantasy football pod now, bro. That's what we are.
I'll give y'all some best if y'all want some best, but shit. This Liam said, should I accept this trade? I give CMC and Lamar for Mixon, Stroud, and Puka. Fuck no.
Yeah, no, that is insane.
Fuck
Just
no.
because, bro, CMC is hurt. Yes, I get it, but he will be back.
So is Puka. Puka's on IR. Puka's on IR. People scared he's gonna be there.
Mixon. What I've realized from Mixon, because I had Mixon on my team for like 1 to 2 years. He's a very inconsistent running back. He's gonna give you like 1 week he gonna give you like 20, 30, and then the next week he gonna give you like 8, 10, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was gonna say. I don't think Mixon will keep this up. I don't think he'll
when CMC comes back, he's dropping you 15 to 20 at least every game.
Yeah.
Every game.
So,
Lamar's gonna drop you at least like 15, 20 every game. Stroud is I don't know about Stroud, man.
Yeah, no.
Stroud is a really great player, but
yeah, keep your people, man. Don't keep CMC and Lamar because he's coming back. It's not like he's out for the rest of the season.
And also you get the Lamar ability with the running, and that gives you better points than Stroud. Stroud's not really gonna run; he's gonna pass, but we shall see.
Yeah, Liam, like the reason you would want to trade CMC, who you probably took with the first overall pick, is because he's hurt. Yeah, it'd be because he's hurt. And then like you're gonna trade for Puka Nacua, who's on the IR. You're scared CMC's gonna be put on the IR. Yeah, I get that, but Puka is on the IR. CJ Stroud, or Lamar Jackson. I prefer Lamar. And then Joe Mixon, he's not the thing that's gonna convince me to trade CMC for Puka. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm throwing Joe Mixon though. Nah. You can keep Joe Mixon. Yeah, like Nick said, inconsistent. He was running for like 10 yards a carry last game. He will never do that again. No way. 10 yards a carry was crazy. I mean,
every run doing it. I mean, he might do it again. He might do it against the Titans because the Titans' running defense was kind of looking. No, not the Titans. The Bears. Bears' running defense was looking atrocious. If Tony Pollard was rushing all over them, that is an atrocious running defense.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Joe Mixon not doing this again. 30 carries, 160 yards, 1 touchdown, bro. He is a good running back, but like, look, no one else even got carries. So like, he was the workhorse running back, got a touchdown, and was averaging 5 a carry. I just think this was just the perfect game for him. First game of the season, you know. That's probably why they trying to sell high. Yeah,
I mean, don't really panic at running back, bro. I mean, you know, once CMC's healthy, you'll be chilling. I mean,
yeah.
This is off topic. This is off topic as hell.
But it is off topic as hell. So let's get.
I'm talking about what I was finna say. R.I.P. Sean Taylor, man.
Okay, yeah. Rest in peace, though. Yeah. You're right about that, man. He rest in peace. But I wouldn't panic in the beginning of the fantasy season. I usually in fantasy I'd be going like 8-8 throughout the regular season, and I know I'm a contender. It's like you know your cards that you're dealing with. Nobody else in the league know your cards. You know CMC was hurt week 1 as your number 1 overall pick. Don't panic. When he come back, you're gonna see why he's the number 1 overall pick. You know, people gonna be scared of you. As soon as you in the playoffs, you're gonna face that guy who is the number 1 seed as a lower seed, and you're gonna get your competition out immediately. You just don't panic. You drafted everybody you did for a reason. You chilling, man. CMC is clearly the best player in fantasy. It's not even like up for grabs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Who else in like the argument? I think it's just CMC. I literally think CeeDee Lamb is pretty good in fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Barkley should be pretty good this year.
I'm taking CMC though every time.
Yeah.
CMC been a fantasy demon since he's been in the league, bro. He's been a fantasy demon since he's been in the league.
Because I think running back is the most valuable position in fantasy. And then he also in like PPR leagues catches the ball and he gets touchdowns and he's like the workhorse on his team, you know. So yeah. And then like Tua isn't playing for the Dolphins, so it's like
you don't do Hill, bro. You don't.
Running backs, they don't need a good quarterback. You know what I mean? They just need a good O-line, and the 49ers got that.
Yeah. So, all right, let's move on to this.
Yeah.
We in an hour, bro. Let's get through this shit.
We chatted. So the Chargers and that game, like I said, Joe Alt looked good against Max Crosby, which was a really good sign. What you think about the Broncos game, Nick?
2 seconds.
Yeah. But like I said, Joe Alt looked kind of mid against Max Crosby. The Commanders versus Buccaneers game, Jaden Daniels kind of surprised me with how good of a runner of the football he was. Jaden Daniels, he is somebody who this year we're gonna have a lot of eyes on him because he was drafted third overall by the Commanders, and he's one of those guys who he plays similar to like RG3. You know, he's one of those scramble type of quarterbacks who, if he can figure it out as a passer, he'll be great. The Jets versus 49ers, that was a mop. We'll see.
We're not going to talk about that, right?
Yeah, that was bad. The Jets, you know, their question is going to be, can they beat good teams this season? And we're going to see what they do against that. The Rams versus Lions, that was a great game, man. David Montgomery and the Lions on that last possession, they just said, dude, what are we doing? Their problem is that they kept putting the game in Jared Goff's hands. As soon as they said, bro, David Montgomery, take us home, bro. They figured out they're a run first team. You know, they only had one pass in that possession, and it was a swing pass to the backfield to Jahmyr Gibbs. You know, like yes, run the ball and just swing pass to Jahmyr Gibbs. That's who you are as a team with a good defense. And Amon-Ra, when he can get it going, hey, unbeatable. Cowboys versus Browns. We talked about that. Seahawks versus Broncos. Nick, you hear?
Mm-hmm.
What you think about that game?
This rookie, you know, our defense actually didn't look bad, so I'm a little happy about that. Other than that, I mean, they kind of left Bo Nix out there to dry. Teammates were not stepping up at all. running game was non-coherent, which I thought Seattle would be one of the worst rushing defenses in the league against the run, but they actually stopped the run pretty good. Other than that, Bo Nix made a very bad interception. That should have never happened. I don't know what the hell he was seeing there, but I think Sean Payton kind of already had it drawn up and like you got to throw there, like you got to throw there. Other than that, I think Bo Nix will be fine. He's just playing a good defense. He's playing another good defense this week. So I don't even know what the fucking happened with that, but yeah, Geno Smith, he asked, bro. I don't know, God, he asked. And Kenneth Walker, what I was talking about one time when we was talking about Seahawks depth chart. Told you.
Oh, okay. I did not know Kenneth Walker had him a good game. Yeah, but I said Charbonnet got 8 carries. Kenneth Walker is better for sure. Kenneth Walker is better for sure. But I think that will be one of Zach Charbonnet's worst games of the season and one of Kenneth Walker's best. Yep. You know, Charbonnet, yeah, he had a touchdown still too. 30 yards and a touchdown? But that wasn't like 10 tries, So like 3 yards a touch isn't that good. Wow. Yeah, Kenneth Walker did amazing though. Yeah, shout out to Kenneth Walker. Any other games that we ain't talking about? Let's see. Oh, Patriots Bengals. Yeah, Christian.
I know it. That was kind of like my.
Yeah. Christian Gonzalez looked amazing. I think by the end of the season, he'll be a consensus top 10 cornerback in the NFL.
Did I take Bengals when we did this? I think I took Bengals probably.
Yeah, we took Bengals. And you're right. We do got to do our pick'em. So yeah. Any other games? Bears, Titans. Bears got carried by their defense, but yeah, let's do our pick'ems and then we're gonna wrap up the episode. But before we do the pick'ems, though, you already know we're the fantasy football advice. Jaleel McLaughlin.
Is Chase Brown a number? No, Zach Moss.
No, they got Zach Moss. Oh, see if you got other options, man. I don't think any of these guys. No cap. Yeah. Right here, you just go for it.
Broncos just lost Audric Estime, so.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I don't even know, man. Do what you want to do with that.
When like the decision when the decision is like this bad, what I do, I just go with the better team and the better quarterback because my thought is they're just gonna score more. So maybe Chase Brown has a chance to he has more of a percentage of getting a touchdown. You know what I mean? But nah, this not the guys you want to be deciding with. It's not the guy.
You better be in your flex, Mark. If one of them you're starting 2 running backs, you I don't know what the hell you was doing.
And if this is your flex, Mark, just find another receiver. If one of these guys is your number 2 running back, you got to make a trade. Sacrifice something. Yeah, sacrifice something. On to our pick'ems. The first game we got is the 49ers versus the Vikings. Mike, who do you have winning that game?
I got the 49ers winning it, and I got them winning it pretty easily. The Vikings, they played the Giants last week, so that doesn't really move me at all. Let's see them when they play somebody real. So 49ers. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm going with the 49ers also.
It's easy, 49ers. I do not trust Sam Darnold. Giants defense look poor.
Yeah, unfortunate, man. Next thing we got is the Seahawks versus the Patriots. This would have been such an easy pick if the Patriots lost last week, but it's now we gotta
think about it.
Yeah, man. Hold on, because first things first. Drake May, I know that they announced he wasn't starting, but for some reason it was just engraved in my head that he had to start. You know what I mean? Jacoby Brissett was decent, man.
How many rushing yards did this Patriots allow to? No, the Seahawks. No. Fuck. I mean, yeah, the Seahawks.
I
How much
understand
did they
what you're
allow
coming
last week?
to. Oh, the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you look at
I
this.
gotta look.
Yeah, not that much. They had Jaleel McLaughlin
Whew.
and Javonte Williams.
All right, go on to Patriots now.
I don't. You really think that's the Seahawks?
This is what it's gonna come down to. This is what it's gonna come down to.
And then the
For me.
Patriots, the Bengals. Bengals wasn't getting much either.
Give me the Seahawks.
Give me the Seahawks.
Patriots, Seahawks. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks too, but yeah, the Patriots did make me think about it because Christian Gonzalez is gonna lock shit up, and their defense. It seems like Bill Belichick getting fired, might have not been as crazy as
Yeah,
we.
but Christian Gonzalez can only lock up one person. I mean,
Yeah, but the Seahawks do got plenty of playmakers though. Giants versus Commanders. So
Commanders.
I'm going with the Commanders.
Commanders pretty easily.
Yeah.
I want to say pretty easily, but
It's
The Giants just look bad. Like I can't in my right mind take the Giants to beat anybody. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Daniel Jones on that Mitch Trubisky fucking type career.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Next game we got is the Chargers versus the Panthers.
Chargers easily.
Yeah, I think the Panthers got a chance at getting 0 wins this year. I think they're a bad team, but we'll see if they can win the game. The next game is the Saints versus the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure you made the right decision. Cowboys.
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah, I got the Cowboys too, but the Saints right tackle Talise Fuaga, he looked like an elite tackle in week 1 against the Panthers, so don't want to take too much of that, but it's something to look out throughout the season. Colts Packers. Ooh,
give me the. I got
the
Colts.
Yeah,
give me the Colts too.
Just because it's only because Jordan Love's not playing.
Yeah, Jordan Love not playing.
Yeah,
the Colts.
Yeah.
Browns
versus the Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Who you got, Nick?
Who won their last meeting?
Between the two,
I think the Jaguars did.
That's a good question.
No, it was the Browns.
Who was the quarterback?
31-27. Joe Flacco.
Oh yeah, give me the Jaguars.
Trevor Lawrence threw 3 touchdowns and 3 picks.
Give me the Jaguars. If Deshaun Watson played that game, then okay, different story. But yeah.
I wonder who's healthy on the O-line. Yeah, I'll take Jaguars. I don't know why I even acted like I was gonna go anywhere else. Next game we got is the Jets versus the Titans.
Give me the Jets.
I'm not gonna fall in. Yeah, the Titans. I'm going Jets.
Look, this pick, I wanted to make a parlay. This game, I've been deciding: is this something I want to put on it, bro? Like, do I want to bet on the Jets, bro? Are the Jets a team that you're willing to bet on winning this game?
I don't, because I'm from New York. I do not bet on no New York teams. It's just every time I bet on a New York team, they've always lost. So I don't bet on New York teams.
Yeah, I do not trust the Jets, but like they should win. Will they? We'll see.
Probably
They should.
Yeah,
should win.
Yeah, their defense is way too. Is their defense too good to lose to the Titans?
Yeah, the Titans' offense was low key like non-existent, and Will Levis be making some rookie mistakes that he shouldn't be making.
Hey, that boy! I fell out to my knees when the law came. That boy fell to his knees, bro. That was hilarious. Next game we got is the Buccaneers versus the Lions. This is low-key a good game. This is a great game, actually.
I'm going Bucks with the upset, only because I hate the Lions.
I'm gonna go Lions, but this is a great game, bro. Buccaneers got like run stoppers like Vita Vea, you know, like
I'm going Bucks too.
yeah. So this y'all try game of the week.
Yeah, you can call it that. For me, you can at least. I can't speak for him.
Scroll down. I just want to see. No. Go back.
Okay.
Up.
Okay.
I got my trap game on lock. That ain't no trap game to me.
Next thing we got is the Raiders versus the Ravens.
Ravens easily.
Yeah, Ravens literally have to win this game. This is a must-win, like game 2 of the season against a bad team. Rams versus the Cardinals.
I'm going Rams.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
The Cardinals are favored in this game.
Get your plus money. Get your plus money. Get your plus money.
The Cardinals are favored in this game.
Double your money up.
One of these teams are going to be 0-2 in the NFC West.
And I think it will be the Cardinals.
Ah, man.
They lost to the Bills. Low-key. Rams got a better defense and Rams got a better offense than the Bills do. So, you know.
They're not. Why are they like? Hold on. Is there something with the Rams depth chart? They did lose Puka, but like they got Cooper Kupp. You know,
Cooper Kupp go crazy.
Kyron Williams go blur. But it's like Puka on the IR is scary.
They don't need Puka. They literally don't need him.
They have multiple O linemen with IR and suspended. Why the Rams? Why y'all got so many players suspended? What y'all got going, man? The Rams got like 5. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players on the IR, and Alaric Jackson and Jimmy G suspended. What y'all got going on? All right. This, bruh. Mike, who you got? Rams versus Cardinals?
I got the Rams.
Dude, I'm even a Cardinals guy, and like, I'm going Rams. It's just the fact that they're plus made me overthink, bro. Is that how they get you?
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get you, bro. It's the fact that they plus, bro. That's crazy. Bengals Chiefs.
Chiefs. It's not even relatively close.
Bro, the Bengals are weird, bro. They like compared them to like Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat earlier. You know, like
is Higgins playing or is he out?
They could like I don't know, but the Bengals could lose to anyone and beat anyone. You know, like
yeah, I don't think they're beating the Chiefs though. That's just me.
Yeah.
They lost to the Patriots, and I get every game is week by week, but I mean that has to shoot your confidence down losing to the Patriots.
Yeah, they're saying that T. Higgins is going to be out, and people are questioning whether he's faking his injury or not online. It seems like.
No, he came out and was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. That's why I said questioning. Like he did come out and say something, but like.
I'm gonna go Chiefs then. If T. Higgins was playing, it would have made me rethink it a little bit. But Isaiah Pacheco is about to have a game, bro. Isaiah Pacheco about to have a game, man.
Yeah, Bengals couldn't guard the run for nothing. Yeah, I got the Chiefs too. Next game, I got the Steelers.
Give me the Steelers as well.
What you got, Nick?
Oh man, first time doing this, I'm going Steelers.
Damn, that's tough,
Damn,
homie.
bro went against his own team. Can you blame
Yeah,
him?
I'm looking at this right now. So if
In the
you
race for Travis Hunter. Let's go. Come on. Let's get Travis Hunter on our team.
I mean, so it'll be plus 765 if you bet on the Jets, the Chargers, the Ravens, the Steelers, and the Rams to win. Do you think that's something that can happen, Nick?
Yeah, but do I do I trust the Steelers? No.
Yeah. You trust the Colts?
Yeah, Jordan Love's definitely out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust the Colts.
Yeah, me too, low key. Yeah, I'm looking at that. All right, so in today's matches, who is your lock win? Like your lock win. If they don't win, you're shocked.
In the
The
day
Chiefs.
matches?
Yeah, or just out of all these matches, like who
The
is
Chiefs.
going to win?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Okay.
The Chiefs on my lock.
Not the lock. Chargers, but their odds are terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, Chargers.
Chargers and Texans.
Who the Texans play?
They play the Bears.
Oh yeah. Texans got that. Yeah. Oh, we didn't even talk about that game. That's why I said who they play.
And I'd say the Ravens too, low key. Those are my locks.
The 49ers too, actually. 49ers, Vikings. I think that's Jordan Mason. Yeah, I get it. Well, like, Sam Darnold is not doing that against the 49ers defense. Nah, he's not. Nah. Yeah. I'm confident in that. He's not folding the 49ers defense the way he did to the Giants.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Falcons versus Eagles. Is this the trap pick?
This is your trap pick?
This is my trap pick.
Yeah.
I'm going Falcons.
Okay, I'm going to Eagles.
I'm going Philly, and I don't know if it's ever been easier, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I don't think I had a trap game. Did I pick all the favorites?
I'd say probably you could say that Rams is a trap game. Mike's was low key to Bucks. I mean, is Rams really a trap game, though, bro?
The Rams is a trap for both. Honestly, this is a game you should stay away from, but like Rams plus odds is like
it's crazy to me. I have to throw something on it, bro. I have to throw something.
You know what I've been looking at? The over on every Cardinals and Bills games. I feel like all of those games are going to be shootouts. Like Cardinals, do you think they could consistently score 25 points with Kyler Murray?
Depends on the defense that they're playing.
Yeah, that's that. To me, it doesn't depend on the defense they're playing. I think Kyler Murray is going to consistently score touchdowns. I think their defense is just going to give them right back up. You know?
I guess.
Yeah, I do think Kyler Murray is one of those quarterbacks who's a riser. Look, I was being like over the offseason, bro. When you don't watch the NFL, you start forgetting shit. Kyler Murray's better than a lot of people. He's better than Jalen Hurts. He's better than fucking Kirk Cousins.
You better watch it. Okay. You better watch it, bitch.
He's better than he's like Matthew Stafford. I personally would prefer him over Matthew Stafford, but if you say Matthew Stafford, I'm cool with it. You know, he's better than Jordan Love. Easily.
Hot take.
Yeah, I don't think that's hot, man. Kyler Murray's really good. I think just he's someone who we had to get reminded of because, you know, last year, you know, he was hurt for majority of the season. He came at the end of it. And, like, by the time he came, we already knew the Cardinals were going to be a bad team because they already were, so people weren't watching. But Kyler Murray's better than Jared Goff. You know, he's better. I'm high on Trevor Lawrence, so that's not a good comparison. But, yeah. I think Kyler Murray's really good. Top 10 quarterback. He's better than Tua. He's better than Justin Herbert. He's better than either way, I think Kyler Murray's a top 10 quarterback. That's basically what I'm saying. And I'm pretty confident in that. But yeah. Anything else for today's episode? It seems like we forgot to do the power rankings, but it's only week one. Did we really want to power rank off of 1 week?
Well, I do have one thing. The Cowboys aren't in the top 10, then there's a list. There's something wrong with your fucking list.
I mean, no, the Cowboys would have been probably top 5. Didn't they blow out someone?
We blew the Browns out.
Yeah. They blew off a playoff team. All right, they blew out a playoff team, bro. They would have got their little respect, man. Yeah. Anything else you got, Mike?
Nope.
Well, yeah.
Nothing else.
That will wrap it up for episode 155 of the Score Show. Thank you, everybody, for listening to what we had to say about week 2 and what we had to say about week 1. Next week, we will be here Thursday, and we'll be on live for the NBA on Wednesday. We'll be going live on Wednesday and Thursday next week. For the NBA, we're going to be ranking the top 100 players in the NBA, which is going to sound like that's a long episode. And then we're going to similar to this, we're going to predict week 3 of the NFL season, and we're also going to do week 1 of our weekly power rankings next week. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Have a nice day, and God bless.